there's a young woman who was on the ferry boat who gave me her socks that day, took them off and gave them to me, and I would love to thank her if I knew who she was.
Beth McHugh reunited with other passengers of U.S. Airways Flight 1549. They came to mark the first anniversary of the plane's emergency landing in the Hudson River. It was a time to be grateful because it could have been a catastrophe. Instead, all 155 people aboard lived. But Captain Sully and the others reminded everyone that the real heroes were the emergency workers and the people who spontaneously pitched in, like the young woman on the ferry who took off her shoes and gave Beth McHugh her socks. As the passengers returned by ferry to the very spot the plane went down, this 65-year-old grandmother remembered the kindness of a stranger, but she couldn't remember the stranger's name.
But she stood outside the door and she said, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" She kept checking on me. She walked me to the bathroom to make sure I didn't fall or anything. Oh my God, she was so sweet. And I know she told me her name, but we weren't remembering things well that night.
When the clock struck 3:31, they all raised a glass in a toast of life. McHugh said she'd imagine what she'd say to that woman.
I would say to her that act of kindness meant so much to me that day that I still have the socks, and I think of her every time my feet are cold and I need to warm them up, because that was such a gift to me that day, and if I ever meet her, I want to give her a big hug.
January 15th, 2009 will be remembered for the tragedy that didn't happen and the small acts of humanity that made a difference.